Forest cover restoration. One of the major ecosystems in the Philippines is the terrestrial ecosystem, wherein forest is under this category. Ecosystem means group or community composed of living and non-living things and their interactions with each other. Biotic components are those organisms living in an ecology. It has a direct or indirect influence. On the other hand, non-living things or a biotic component has to restrict the population and growth. My advocacy film is concerned on the protection and conservation of our ecosystem. Forest cover restoration. Forest ecosystem should be protected and conserved, enabling the air to emit carbon dioxide and oxygen that would help to lessen the effect of climate change. It has been said that Philippines possess a low forest cover. It is because of the following reason. First, destruction of Philippine forest. Cause of deforestation. Food insecurity due to soil erosion, and topsoil has been lost. Absence of forest cover may lead to erosion and can induce landslides. Our country facing water insecurity that is because of degraded and poorly managed watersheds. Forest cover, if depleted, it may lead to loss of biodiversity. In order to restore the forest cover of a certain area, intergovernmental forum on forests should be addressed to concerned group. Stakeholders should do their part to achieve a greener world. Community mapping based forests to ensure community participation as well as to present their own views. Plant trees and build communities geared toward better, safe, and clean environment. Mangrove forest restoration. Mangrove forest in the Philippines considered as wetland that usually can be seen along coastal areas. This will be the topic of my advocacy film that will highlight its importance as well as its significance in relation about the protection and conservation of our ecosystem. Why do we need to protect the ecosystem? What are the challenges that need to be given priority by our government? Are we not afraid that someday our ecosystem may suffer and destroyed from the unending exploitation brought about by the conversion of forest reserve to industrial zone? I myself speak for the common good to be able to protect and preserve our Mother Earth. Come on, watch and find out as I show you the beauty of mangrove forest, my chosen advocacy film. Mangrove forest or bakawan considered as wetlands that can be seen along coastal zones. A place for nesting and resting sites of different species of birds, fish, shrimp, crab, and other shellfish. It protects both the saltwater and freshwater ecosystem. The root system of mangrove filter nitrates and phosphates wherein rivers and streams carry to the sea, without mangrove productive ecosystem would collapse. Some of the importance of mangroves. First, provide essential habitat for different thousands of species that stabilize shorelines. Trees stabilize shorelines against erosion. Resources for humans. Shelter from the storm. Stable coastline. Clean water. And food for the multitude. As we notice, leaves that fall from mangrove forest and torn to decay provide nutrients for invertebrates and algae. Mangrove trees can be cut down for shrimp farms and more vulnerable to tidal waves. Coastal people depend for their survival and livelihood wherein trees are being cut as a good source of fuel, the Bakawan charcoal. Mark the 26th day of July tagged as a day for the conservation of mangrove ecosystem. The following are the key concerns by the government in order to preserve the mangrove forest. First, losing mangroves at a faster rate. Overuse, conversion for agriculture, extraction of wood, industrial settlement, and construction of roads. Not only coastal people should be aware about the mangrove conservation, but several challenges are associated with restoration but providing stewardship rules to the coastal communities for the protection and conservation of our ecosystem.